All right, what's up, people? Here at Wilson's on forum, and I'm about to hit a full upper body session. I'm going to use this channel for all things fitness, so I'm just going to let it happen. You know, we're going to see where the content goes, but I'm doing full upper body, which means I'm going to lead with chest. I'm going to do a little bit of chest back, flip-flopping. I'm going to get some triceps, biceps, and side delts in there. And yeah, I'm going to be filming the workout, so if you're going to be working out here at Wilson's, judge me if you want, or tune into the channel. I'm going to film the workout. We'll see how it goes. Also, again, peep the Final Vibe gear. Check out Final Vibe. It's a company, it's a brand, it's a lifestyle brand that my friend Kevin Reap and I made together, and it's super sick and cool things are happening, and we've got a podcast you can tune into and all that. So anyway, check it out. Don't be bashful, and I will see you guys in the gym. Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to the voiceover portion of the video. Here, I'm just going to go over all the movements that I did for my workout. I'm going to talk you through why I programmed my workout the way I did. So for barbell incline press, I'm actually a very weak bencher. I don't have a good bench. I'm not that strong of a dude, but barbell incline bench is one of those moves that I've decided I'm going to try to improve big time over the next few years. It's probably a great move to start out your workout with because it does get so many muscle groups involved. It's a compound move. It works your chest, your triceps, your front delts, and basically all your pushing motions. Next movement here is the assisted pull-up machine. Pull-ups are obviously a phenomenal compound movement for your back. I like doing the assisted pull-up machine because it gives me an extra bit of stability so that I can sort of tweak it so that I feel it the most in my back. Doing straight up pull-ups is super tough. You have to be strong as heck to be able to do body weight pull-ups or weighted pull-ups for that matter. I can probably only do about 3 sets of 5. 5 is a little bit outside of what most people consider the hypertrophy rep range. And if you're tripping on the word hypertrophy, it just means when you're training for muscle size. And generally that's how people train when you want to look better aesthetically. I love this particular machine because I get a phenomenal connection with the muscle. Not that the mind-muscle connection is everything, but I think there probably is something to it that if you're feeling an incredible burn, an incredible amount of tension in the target muscle, that's probably a good indicator of hypertrophy. So I love the incline machine here at Wilson's on forum. It just works for me personally, so I lean into that and I pay attention to those sort of things. Fourth movement is the Smith machine row, narrow grip. I messed around for a lot of years doing wider grips on back stuff, and it just doesn't connect for me. I don't feel it. It's irritating to my shoulders. It's irritating to my scapular regions, and nothing ever feels good. I just sort of feel like I'm scrunching my neck, getting stiff neck. It's the worst. So I've basically leaned into this narrow grip idea on most of my pulling motions. So my first pulling motion of the workout was a vertical pull. My second pulling motion of the workout is going to be a horizontal pull. And the reason for that is simply to hit it from different angles. Your back is a super complex system of muscles, and it's probably a really good idea to hit them from a lot of different angles. The tricep move is straight bar pushdowns. If you look at my form on camera, it actually looks kind of awkward. It sort of looks a little T-Rexy, like I'm scrunching at my shoulders and I'm sort of like getting a weird angle on the pushdown. But my defense for that is it feels really good and I feel all of the tension going to my triceps. I've also experienced more triceps growth over the last year after switching to this micro adjustment for me. So that's my defense for it. I don't pretend that everybody's tricep pushdown will look the same. So what I think is super important, and I'll probably do a ton of separate videos on this, but you need to be able to tweak every single movement pattern so that you feel it in the target muscle most if your goal is hypertrophy, if your goal is building the size of that muscle. The next movement on the workout is I call them easy Steve Hall curls. So I'm using the easy bar, easy. Steve Hall is a huge influence of mine. He is the co-founder, maybe the founder, co-founder, co-owner of Revive Stronger. Cannot recommend Revive Stronger enough. Revive Stronger is the podcast that got me into fitness, physique, fat loss, body recomposition. Ivory Fitness simply would not exist. For the longest time, I could not get a good connection at my biceps. Traditional curling just didn't feel it for me. A lot of my tension would go into my front delts. I would lose the connection halfway up. It was very goofy, and this was before I was smart enough to realize that tension going into the muscle is extremely important. I just wasn't smart enough back then. But I saw Steve Hall doing his curls where he brings them up to his face. I'm not saying Steve Hall does them exactly like I do, but if you're wondering why mine seems like almost two segmented motions, it's because your bicep actually does have a role in bringing your arm forward like this. So getting that extra tension by lifting the elbow goes a long way for me. It feels great. And again, it has contributed to my arm growth in the last year. Side delts are next. This is like my preferred order of doing things because it makes sense in my head. Chest, back, hit the big ones. Tricep would be like the chest favored pushing motion. Biceps would be the back favored curling motion. And then we do side delts to sort of cap that look. It's a really popular look for a lot of guys. So I actually hit side lateral raises in 3 different rep ranges pretty much every mesocycle of training that I do. And I just hammer them because they can recover from pretty much anything. Lastly, I'm finishing out with ab roller. So ab roller is actually near and dear to my heart. It is my move. I once did 100 in a row with my friend Justin Miller, and I think Josh Mydell was there back when they had Optimus here in Columbia, and it was bananas. It was crazy. It was painful, but I did it. I did 100 in a row, and I'm trying to get back there where I can do one set of 100 ab rollers with good form. So if you look at my form here, it's pretty good. It's pretty consistent. At the end, for sure, my upper body gets more involved than my abs, but my abs were still taking quite a bit of the load, so I was okay pushing past that technical line of are your abs fully controlling the movement. So anyway, you'll see me here cranking out 47, I think it was, ab rollers, which is pretty brutal. Obviously, I'm not going to show it all in footage because who wants to watch that? Coda doesn't like lettuce. Can we get my egg game in here while it's plugged in? Can we see my egg game? Oh, look at this.
Fire.
Babe, do you think my egg game is on point?
It's totally on point. It's always on point.
It's always been on point. Bloobs for the oatmeal. Gotta do the Frank's. Gotta do the Frank's sauce on the eggs. Oh yeah, bagels. Babe, should I talk openly about my obsession with bagels?
You really should.
I think I should. So Alexa and I both have an obsession with bagels. These are the mini kind. We get these from Aldi. Actually, we don't normally get the mini kind, but we got the mini kind because they were out of the non-mini kind. Makes a lot of sense. But I pretty much fit these into my diet all year round, even when I'm trying to lose body fat. Because they're that delicious, and they're so perfect for post-workout because they're just super high carb. Coda, what do you think? All right, so really quick, since my camera insists on dying, this is a super typical post-workout meal for me, which looks like a smash, and it is. It's 2 whole eggs, 3 servings of egg whites. I have 2 ounces of turkey in there from IV, 60 grams of oatmeal. So I just finished playing ball with Ty for like 2 hours. These G2s are such a game changer. It's totally cool if you're not into it, but when you're dieting for fat loss, you just don't get that many calories. So it's kind of nice to be able to have something tasty. Dude, that stuff is so funny to me. I feel so exposed. Setting the camera down and then getting back in your car and then doing it all over again just for the shot. It's pretty funny. Pretty freaking funny. Anyway, Alexa and I ordered Addison South tonight. Now it's time to let the dog out. Coda Bear. What are you doing? Are you being bashful on camera? Do you want to be a YouTube star? Anyway, so this is the backyard. Not that anybody cares. You know, hey, just getting footage. Checking out angles. You again. How you like being on YouTube?
It's a blast.
It's such a blast.
I feel like a star.
What did you get from Madison's?
It's a chicken Asiago pasta.
I got the chili, or no, the Philly chicken.
The chili.
Coda, come here for the camera. Come here for the camera. Come on. All right, so guys, thank you so much for tuning into the first vlog. I'm gonna wrap it up here because, man, there's just no good way to end a vlog. It's already longer than I wanted to be, but I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who tuned in. Subscribe to the channel. I know it's the first video, but dude, get your face out of the shot. I know it's the first video, but there are gonna be a lot more. I'm committed to this channel. I'm committed to bringing you guys content. I'm committed to being authentically me. If you wanna follow me, hit me up at Wes White on Instagram, and also Ivory Fitness on Instagram. Those will be popping on the screen right now. Follow me, I would love to connect with you guys. I work out at Wilson's on Forum, and don't be afraid to say hi. I'll see you guys next time.